Joni Smalley with Lakefront TV. I'm here with Lake County Commissioner Sean Parks, and he's going to give us an update on the Lake County trails.
Hey Joni, we're here today at the Magnolia Trail, as you know, and we're here to talk about something that I know you're very passionate about, I'm very passionate about, and pleased to give you an update on trails in Lake County. And you know, you're probably familiar, you've heard us talk about the Trails Master Plan for all of Lake County, and you know, whether you're in the north part of the county, Umatilla area, all the way down to Four Corners and Claremont area, there is a plan that is in place to get trails up and running in Lake County. It's something I know we're very excited about. Just to give you a little bit of an update on the status of that master plan, you know, most of the cities in Lake County have now adopted that along with the county. And what that does is that sets the long-term vision for where we're going with trails. You know, it's easy to talk about trails. We love trails. We know the value that trails bring to Lake County, the health that is promoted, the health and quality of life that trails bring. Not only that, but the economic side, you know, the property values that are increased in the areas near trails. So we know all the benefits, and it's something that countywide as a vision we want and we know. And you know, the chambers are now promoting, and there's a lot of excitement, and people are using the trails. You know, recently there's, you know, people, you know, bike shops are packed. You know, sometimes you can't even get bikes anymore, it seems like, because people are you know, getting outside a lot more. They're spending time with their families. So this is something as a community that has just been really exciting to see over the last couple of years for the county. And now we have this master plan, and so we're trying to actuate that plan and get the cities on board. They are, most of them are already contributing. And so what comes next is getting some of the feasibility studies completed, the PD&E studies that are necessary, because you have to have that. There's always kind of this bureaucracy that nobody likes to deal with. We have to have that in place first, then we can actually start constructing more of these beautiful trails like the Magnolia Trail here, and getting this connected to Tavares is extremely important, and then making sure that that connection occurs to the south end of the county as well. And so that, you know, someday as we kind of joke, but we're kind of half jokingly and half serious, say, I want to be able to walk from Leesburg to Claremont, and I can do it without having to be on a road. You can take the trail. And so that's what we're doing. We're going to try to make that happen as soon as possible. And then there's some funding questions that'll come along with that as well, and how we get that done.
My history with trails is we were over at the Gardenia Trail, and it brought back memories of when I was a kid. We went to Leesburg Junior High School. We'd get on the railroad tracks at the time and walk over before a football game. It connected us to other restaurant stores or whatnot, and it was just so nice to go back on there. And when you go walking on any of these trails like this one, it's like old Florida. All the trees, all the vegetation, and it's just beautiful old Florida to me. So Sean, how can our community help?
Well, Joni, that's a great question. And you know, obviously you have that memory of the trail and growing up in this community. So for so many reasons, it's the quality of life. It could be the economic component. I mean, you look, you have this property here. We know that properties on either side of the trail are worth so much more when they're sold, and can promote economic development within our community. So whether you're, you know, for economic development and you see that benefit in trails, or if it's quality of life, remembering old Florida, that's, by the way, personally what I like. I walk along the trail, I run along the trail, and I notice often a lot of native plants and wildlife. And so those benefits, I mean, those are priceless. You can't get that anywhere, right? Right. So if we're all, for one reason or another, are supporting and passionate about trails, what you need to do, our call to action, is really a couple different ways, a couple different things that you can do. One, don't sit idle. I encourage anybody that's watching to immediately contact their elected officials, the city, the county commission, and let them know that you value trails. You can just say, look, I love trails. I love what it's going to do for our community. Please, we need to get our cities connected throughout the county via trails. Please make that happen. You can also support the Friends of Lake County Trails. It's a great organization. There's a lot of passion, a lot of action, a lot of things that they're doing and making things happen locally. So you can definitely get involved with them, especially through social media. Those are the immediate call to action items that you can do that we want people to encourage to be involved with. But then probably kind of something that's overlooked is get out on the trail. You know, I mean, let's face it, that's probably the best thing you can do. Get your family, get outside, go walk this trail, walk this beautiful trail, walk during, you know, on another trail down in South Lake, get around and get out and see the county, and know that there's this vision that's gonna, one day we hope will be a reality and have us all connected via trail.
Thank you, Sean, for updating us on the trails. See you next time on Lakefront TV. Don't forget to support your local businesses and share a little sunshine.